Hey right guys, Trophy Reacts here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 16, I believe, of or 15, sorry, of How I Met Your Mother Season 2. Last episode was the Super Bowl episode. Of course, we're going to have plenty of those throughout this show. I'm sure, it's like with every show, it has to have the Super Bowl episode. But it was a really good episode overall and keeps on form with how great the season has been so far. So episode 15, if you enjoy, make sure to leave a like as it does help the video and it does help the channel. And Patreon is linked down below if you do want to join us over on there. We will have finished season 2 by the time this one's on YouTube, and we should be a few episodes into the 3rd season. But for now, guys, let's do this.
Because when you least expect it, the littlest thing can cause a ripple effect that changes your life.
Like what?
Take, for instance, my trip to Chicago.
Give us the example. 2007. Was that Bioshock? Uncharted? Assassin's Creed?
I had just sold my first building design and become the youngest project manager in my firm's history.
Oh yeah.
Suddenly, I was being headhunted.
He must be like rich then. If he plays his cards right.
It was the opportunity of a lifetime. It was my destiny. There was just one problem.
Airports.
See, once I close those doors, that's it. Nobody else is allowed down that jetway. Except for that guy.
Right.
I missed this flight. I'll miss the chance to interview for my dream job.
I'm sorry, sir.
His dream job. Didn't you ever have a dream job?
Why'd you get in late then, Ted? No offense. Traffic could happen, but that's why I get to the airport 3 hours early, because I'm this...
Your uniforms are pretty.
You tried, Robin.
They haven't armed the doors yet, so you still have a chance. It's up to the captain now, and they're calling us back.
Please let us know as soon as you hear anything.
Sure. And for the future, we recommend you arrive at the airport an hour and a half before your flight, not, 1 minute after.
Yeah.
Go to court this morning and get sentenced. Not that I'm a criminal or anything.
Yeah, he just jumped a subway turnstile.
You seem to have a lot of problems with the rules of travel. Hello.
Oh, moment of truth.
Oh, that is great news. It's my mom. She found her missing earring. Have a seat. I'll call you when I hear something. Where was it?
I like her.
I'm so stupid. Why did I have to jump that turnstile?
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself.
Okay, so we have to go to court and then get to the airport.
She had a point. It was kind of Barney's fault.
Of course it was. Let's see how it was Barney's fault.
Marshall, how's the broken toe?
Oh man, it kills.
You want some aspirin, baby?
You know I don't believe in painkillers.
What?
Wow, your first broken bone.
Doesn't believe in painkillers.
Work I put in training for the marathon was a total waste.
Training for a marathon?
What?
Train for a marathon? You just run it.
Right.
You're kidding, right?
Not at all. I could run a marathon anytime I wanted to.
Right, let's see this then.
Barney, we're talking about 42 kilometers.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Canada. I'll take it from here. Barney, it's like 26 miles.
Here's how you run a marathon. Step 1, you start running. There is no step 2.
No breath control, none of that then.
Make it 10,000.
If you have a gambling problem, you'll bet me 50.
Fine, then no bet. Okay, 50.
Yep. Otherwise, did he have a gambling problem in season 1? Maybe he did.
Each runner gets a tracking chip so you can follow them online, see when they pass certain checkpoints. Barney's got mine in his shoe.
He could
Oh, he's starting.
keep the system though.
This ought to be good.
Also known as they couldn't film him at the marathon. He's probably just put the tracker in something else. No, I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
There's no way that that's really him.
It's really him.
What? No. No.
What up, non-finishers?
Very impressive, Barney.
Right?
No. I don't buy it.
So where's my 50 bucks?
All right. I've got to admit, you earned this.
Did he?
Huh. Can't believe they haven't made a coin for this yet. Anyway, I'm heading home. Might go hit the gym.
Oh, hey, just so you know, all marathon runners get to use the subway for free today.
Wow, I really should check out this subway.
I want to see you do all that, just run around. Is that true? Marathon runners get free subway passes for the day? In New York?
I need you to come and pick me up on the subway.
What? What are you talking about?
I was sitting here, totally minding my own business.
God, we're jumping all over the timelines. So you weren't minding your own business then at all?
Finisher. Yeah, you know what I mean.
His legs stopped working. Okay, I kind of believe he actually did it then.
Legs don't work. I've already ridden the subway twice, end to end. I've seen where it turns around. Ted, you don't ever want to see where the subway turns around.
It's like the last stop when you catch the bus.
I'll be right there. Stay where you
We're
are.
just gonna have to drag him off the train.
Ted! Ted!
Oh dear. And all the old people are perfectly lined up. Oh, and pregnant woman and old person. And disabled person, yes, of course.
I'm sorry, I can't. Douche!
Yeah, fair enough. She spat on his head. I mean, Barney is technically temporarily disabled. So he's
Barney?
temporarily entitled to that seat. Oh, wow, okay, right. Yeah, and there it is. Why'd you cut it so close? I know it took us like 7 minutes to tell that story.
So I was able to get you 2 seats.
Really? That's great.
No,
No, she's not talking to you.
I'm talking to my mom about Blue Man Group. Looks like your flight left already.
Oh my god.
No.
They actually didn't even call back.
Who even called you back?
It's typical pilot. They don't call you back at work, and they don't call you back after you spend 2 nights with them at a Radisson Orlando.
Yeah, you tell them. I assume there's no other flights.
Turned out there was one other flight that
Okay,
would
never
just
mind.
barely get me to Chicago on time for my job interview. But it was all the way on the other side of the airport.
Oh, they're gonna miss it as well on
Again?
I think it was something like flights are us.
We are backwards?
flights or us.
Barney never would have run the marathon in the first place. If Marshall hadn't broken his toe.
Guess so. Wait, you think this is my fault?
Oh. And are we just doing like big time skips here then, technically?
I'm gonna run the New York City Marathon.
Okay. Got the training montage.
Here you go, Marshmallow, just like the book said.
No.
Well, from now on, I'm
Okay.
eating all my breakfast
Oh my
runner style.
god. That cannot taste nice. No. I saw bits in it and everything. Grim. It's gonna throw up, isn't it? Yeah.
You are Marshall.
You are Marshall.
You are Marshall. You are Marshall! Yeah!
He's pumped up, let's go.
Oh.
Marshall's feet for free. There you go, guys. Okay.
You're the best. You look good.
Oh, then he breaks his toes. That kind of sucks.
Does it better than you.
Marshall? Oh my god.
So yes, it was your fault.
Oh, rub your nipples with cream with the door closed.
It really wasn't my fault. I wouldn't have walked in on Marshall if it weren't for Lily. Hey, think about it. Hey, what's going on?
Looks like they're camping out for something.
Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift tickets.
Annual wedding dress blowout.
Right.
Designer sample dresses up to
It could have been
90%
Taylor
off.
Swift.
We'll all have a wedding dress camp out. It'll be fun.
No.
I can't go. I've got this thing.
What thing?
Penis?
Yes. There was never a world where he was going to camp out for this, to be fair.
Oh, this is comfy. I might actually be able to sleep.
What if they oversleep?
Kind of annoying. Well, I'm sure somebody will be out here to turn it off any minute.
Cut to 4 a.m. Or 5 hours later, yeah. There is always that one car where the alarm just goes on for too long.
Why don't we make a game out of it, okay? Why don't we sing along?
Sing along, you Jessica Day.
Oh.
Jessica Day would have made a full-on song about it by now, to be fair. Oh, God. Is it worth it? How much have we saved? Like $50 maybe? No, to be fair, it say 90% off. So that's pretty wild.
Morning, ladies.
Oh. Oh, I thought he was a guy who works out.
It's the car guy!
Yeah, I think you deserve that one, mate. Just
Next morning,
drove
Robin was too tired to go all the way back to Brooklyn. So while I was at work, she went to crash at my apartment for a couple hours. And that's when
Nobody does it better.
And we're all linking up.
Oh, thank God, the doors are still open. We made it.
Go, 3.
Hi, please. We really need to get on this flight.
Oh my God! You're that reporter from Metro News 1.
Yes, get into the door now.
Guys, it's so nice to meet a fan. And I would be a fan of your work if you could get us 2 seats on that next flight.
Well, the flight attendants are just finishing up their final
Fred.
seat count.
I can't hope he gets there. He needs this interview.
Okay, so we agree this goes back to Lily wanting to camp out for a wedding dress?
No.
Oh wait, one more link.
Remember why we were eating hot dogs on the east side?
What's that got to do with anything? I'm sure you'll tell me what it has to do with everything.
1939. This penny's from 1939.
Big gap, well done.
Do you realize this penny was minted during World War II?
So is my grandfather, but that doesn't make him interesting.
Look, I know a
Damn.
little something about coins. I'm gonna take you out to dinner with the money I get for this little guy.
And that's exactly what I did.
How much did
You're
you
lucky
make?
there's still a place that serves
Oh, just
anything
hot
for
dogs.
$1.50.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's 150 times its original value. Looks like they're camping out for something.
Yeah, but for what?
It
It's
was
your
me.
own fault.
I started this.
This is like, this whole episode is just the definition of the butterfly effect.
Dogs all the way across town.
We wouldn't have seen that wedding dress store.
Then you could blame the person who dropped the penny on the train, and then whoever gave that person the penny from the shop.
I don't think we can go back any further than that unless you know who dropped the penny.
That's what
I
I'm
wish I
saying.
did. Though that person's already been punished enough losing a sweet penny like that. Please tell me you have some good news.
I'm afraid not.
Oh,
There are no extra seats on the plane. I'm sorry.
rip.
Well, thanks for trying.
Couldn't you throw someone off?
Anyway, if that firm really wants you, they'll reschedule.
But that's not what happened. They
Oh.
didn't reschedule.
No.
They hired someone else. And as it turned out,
Damn.
3 months later, that guy ended up having to relocate to Chicago.
Oh, okay. So he would have had to leave New York if he got it.
My destiny was to stay in New York. Because if I hadn't, I never would have met your mother.
Oh, it's very good at the storytelling. It's very good. For a sitcom as well. Like, it's different to any sitcom I've seen with how it does it. Well, right. Alright, there we go, guys. That is episode 15 of How I Met Your Mother Season 2. I'm getting a call, so I'm going to wrap this up because I think someone's going to be here in a minute. But really great episode. I love how they kind of went about telling the story with this one. I know they've kind of done something similar to this a couple of times, but it always works for the most part. Kind of like starting at the end, then backtracking. This more so kind of... Usually it's like one event that kind of led us here, or it's like 3 different mini stories, where this is just like a domino effect of kind of what happened to lead them up to this point. And then again at the end where it's like I wasn't destined to move to Chicago, it was to stay in New York, and if I'd gone to Chicago I wouldn't have met your mother. So kind of keeping you like with the mystery of that storyline, even though I'm not getting my hopes up based on what everyone said about the ending. But yeah, really, really great episode. I'm going to go an 8 out of 10 with this one, I think. This was the best one in a couple of episodes, I'd say, since... Let me check. Yeah, I'd say this was the best since episode 12. Yeah, this was better than episodes 13 and 14, I would argue. So, yeah, 8 out of 10 for this one. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments, and I'll see you next time for episode 16. Until then, take care. Peace.